Right guys, so it's the new year, Christmas has passed, all your New Year's parties are over, lots of drinking, lots of eating and picking up weight. So one of everyone's New Year's resolutions is to drop some weight, so we want to try and do that as quickly as we can. So I'm just going to give you a quick explanation of what actually happens. For our example, we're going to say that is the muscles and that is the rest of the body. Now your muscles store some calories, they store some sugars, but as you can see, not as much as the rest of the body. It's called your glycogen stores. So the muscles store all your excess carbs and sugars in the form of glycogen. But like I said, the storage is very little compared to the rest of the body. So what happens is, we got our body, muscles obviously inside the body. These are all your calories, or your eating and your drinking. So what happens is, the muscle storage fills up, but once that fills up, what happens, it starts overflowing into the rest of the body, and that rest of the body is fat. Okay, so while you're exercising, okay, if you're keeping your muscle glycogen at a good level, your body will use the muscle glycogen as energy. But if you aren't training or not training enough or eating too much, that spills over into the rest of the body, right? And what your body then needs to do is actually store it as fat for a later stage. So what we want to do, like I said, we want to get rid of these storages as quickly as possible, and we can do that through a process called glycogen depletion. Very simple, it sounds all fancy, but it's basically just depleting these stores, your muscle stores, and what happens then, your body needs energy, so it'll take the fat that it has stored from that excess overflow. So very simple, just a few basic exercises we're going to do. A lot of it is full body exercises which expend a lot of energy, right? Burn a lot of calories and really boost that metabolic rate. So what I want you to do is, below this video there's a little button. I've got a 10-day program for you, and the point of that 10-day program is to get rid of as much of this fat in the body as possible. So we're going to lose a lot of weight really quickly. It's a 10-day program. You don't have to do it for 10 days. You might not have picked up that much weight. You might only want to do it for 3 days or 5 days. Okay? But what I'm giving you is a complete 10 days. You can use it however you want. Right? Going to give you some nutritional advice, exactly what food you need to eat to deplenish those glycogen stores and use the excess fat as energy, and also going to give you a whole exercise prescription, exactly what to do, how much to do, and when to do it. Right, like I said, very simple to do. I've done it all for you. It's in a nice blueprint. You can do it for however long you want. If you've only picked up a bit of weight, like I said, do it for 3 days. If you've picked up a lot of weight, okay, do it for 10. Not just to use at New Year, you can use this throughout the year. There might be some times throughout the year where you've partied a little bit too much, you've had an injury, you haven't trained as much. So this is something you can do whenever you just want to lose a quick bit of energy, just to boost your metabolic rate again. Right? So like I said, below this video there's a little button. Go click on that button. I'm only going to charge you a once-off £10 for this. Right? So 10 days worth of training, £10. You can probably lose about 20 pounds of body fat in the next 10 days if you really stick to this and you've got that much to lose. Right, so like I said, at the bottom of this video, go click that button, just a once-off £10 payment. Like I said, your glycogen depletion training, going to get rid of all that fat for you in as quick a time as possible. Press the button and I'll speak to you soon.